shows cases what every human being goes through, which is a kind of moral dilemma, and it also helps like to reflect that to be or not to be, should I die or should I live?
Well, Hamlet is actually an important character because his own revenge. I mean, he wants revenge.
Let's finish it.
He has to make a lot of pretty life-changing decisions whether
They killed his father, and it's accidentally.
call him a bad or good person, because if someone for the first time hears something about Hamlet, like, oh, he wanted to kill his uncle or whatever, I feel like they would say, oh, he's a horrible person. But then if you look more into the whole thing, I think.
Yes, but every action, even the bad ones, he mourned. I mean, throughout the book,
Okay, yeah, but
he ultimately regrets, for example, Ophelia. He regrets his words and they're to
Basically, he's contemplating about killing. The flesh is heir to.
that flesh is there to tis
Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is had.
I want to be avenged. I was murdered and my wife.
What is it?
America.
Should I kill my uncle or no? That is the question. He kind of killed my father.
Friend Hamlet. I'm in love with Hamlet. He's acting strange. I don't know what is going on. Ophelia Scottish.
Hamlet, oh love, she killed that king. I must show I had things salting about.
To suffer in the mind. The slings and arrows. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep, to end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, to sleep. I dares the rub, for in the sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. Okay, I'm happy with this one.
Oh, what an incredible mind has been overcome by madness, the perceptiveness of a courtier, the courage of a soldier, the wisdom of a scholar, the hope and rose of Denmark, the mirror of whose image people mold themselves into, the most looked up to of all of those looked up to, fallen so far. In me, of all the women, the most depressed and grief-stricken, who drank the sweet words of his poetic vows, now see that his brilliant and most logical mind, once like beautiful music, is now playing chaotically and harsh. The epitome of a perfect young man in bloom, now destroyed by insanity. Oh God, pity me to have seen what I've seen, to see what I see.